Welcome back to the Elf here. Let's get into another reading. Let's check out some cards. Let's check out how you're doing, how we're all doing. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Just pulling a bunch of cards, doing a bunch of light language, cosmic channeling, a lot of weird stuff, but I'm trying to keep it PG. Yeah, I've gone into pretty dark territories in the past, but that's because astrologically speaking, my Mercury is in retrograde in Scorpio. So my challenge in life is just, really keep it positive. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go deep. We're going to get all of this nutritional, spiritual data, and we're going to try to install it into our higher timelines. So that we can experience divinity in all aspects of our practices, be it yoga, be it studying trauma, studying family members or friends or girlfriends or boyfriends or whatever you're studying as a soul. We're really focusing on the eternal aspects here on this channel. I think somebody's asking me, why do you call it the Elf channel? Well, in other layers of dimensionality, in a rainbow body sense of cosmic truth, there are layered dimensional aspects of me that exist in elven expressions, which is just a point of reference. And there's also angelic or elemental or robotic or animalistic or other dimensional, other light body, frequential looking incredible beings from all over the cosmos. And if I'm just opening up my crown chakra, and if I'm just connecting with all of that lovey-dovey frontal lobe cortex and just going up, 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 then of course I'm going to be channeling the sun, being the son of the sun, being that incredible spiritual narcissist that everybody's judging and mistaken about, but also onto something about, like, everything is true, everything is possible. And I know for some of y'all, you're like, what is he talking about? And I'm just trying to get your consciousness into these really interesting pockets so that we can really look at some cards and ground it, because I really feel like somebody in my field is super depressed and they're like, no, 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 no to this, that, and the other. And it's like, fine, be depressed. I'm depressed too, every once in a while, or all the time, or never. It's just a matter of, like, talking about it, okay? Getting into those pockets of fear, escaping the braggadociousness, and just coming into alignment with who we are, okay? And now I'm really interested in how you're doing. So we're gonna use these to figure out what kind of deck. Oh, what? Okay, so we're gonna assign an angel for today's reading, calling in protection from our guides, focusing in on living ceremoniously, making everything really meaningful and beautiful, allowing ourselves to cast out all those meaningless worshippers of separating their beliefs and experiences and thoughts with their life and living corruptedly, whatever that means. Practicing really divine boundaries, coming into our sovereignty, calling in our ancestry, calling in all of these witnesses that would be beneficial for our higher timeline. And let's assign an angel for this reading. Okay. So Gabriel, the three of Gabriel came in to me, that's sort of like letting go of certain aspects of your pain. So maybe we're looking into catharsis for you, and oh no, 1 second. Are we gonna do that? Fuck. Okay. Sorry. 1 second. Oh my god. Okay. Oh wow. Well, thank you for that. I guess maybe I needed to hear that. There's just a little bit of a harsh energy coming in that says, like, you need to raise your voice. You need to get back on your horse. You need to do something drastic. You need to, I don't know, speak louder. You need to do something crazy. You need to impress me. You need to confront me. You need to do something else because this is so boring. Well, if you're really if you're really desiring a confrontation so much, then why are you here? I don't want to confront you. Like, I don't want to get into this like toxicity and, like, getting all of that. So we're gonna keep it peachy. We're gonna keep it classy. We're gonna invite in the women, the children, the baby daddies, the baby mamas, and we're gonna keep it chill. And hopefully it's not gonna be too weird when I go into light language and stuff like that. But it's really like about appropriating it and putting it into the right frame and acknowledging that we have a bunch of chakras and we have a bunch of stuff that's going on in the planet, and we have this opportunity to ignite our clear audience. So for the, like, eternal aspect of it all, I don't feel like light language is such a dangerous thing. Yeah. I think that some of y'all are really disagreeing with that, so I'm just gonna have to take that in. Okay. Okay. So we're sending you a spiritual hug. I want to call in. I really want to call in some of the game changers on this channel. Some of the people that are in the upper dimensional layers. I really want to call in some assistance. I want you to come in without necessarily sacrificing yourself or depleting your batteries or depleting your energies, but simply coming in the appropriate, I'm hearing faction, but also not depleting yourself, but coming in appropriate amounts to make sure that people aren't going insane, to make sure that people are grounding, to make sure that people are civilizing their minds, to make sure that people aren't cursing the world and cursing their environment and cursing everything just because they're being ignored by everybody else, just because they've been trained to expect being ignored, and just because their continual experience is being ignored. So we're asking the guides to come in and teach us how to accept only the people that will give us space to talk, that will give us space to express ourselves, that will listen to us, and that will listen to everything that we have to say. And in that process, we really need to ignite our hearts and allow ourselves to, enjoy standing up for ourselves, which is also a big frequency coming in. Okay, so how's that? Yeah, healing the mother wound, jumping a bunch of timelines. I am a mother's biggest secret came up. Doing something about it. Go crazy with it. Yeah, I don't think that's a problem for you. Are you worried about it though? No, you'd love to? Okay. Okay. Let's just open up a couple of chakras and see if we can jump a couple of timelines for you guys. Yeah. Some of y'all are triggered by me. And some of y'all are like, what are you talking about? What light language? What the F are you talking about? What do you mean by that? What does that mean? Why is that, what's the word? Conducent to my growth? Is that a word? Okay. So now the guys are telling me to not be sloppy and to be curious and to make an effort. Okay. Then, yeah, that's it. Okay. So we do have Gigi Young in the building. She's here. Her team is here. She's here, which includes Rudolf Steiner. So they're really okay. They're coming in and giving us a blessing, especially around. It seems like this light body necklace coming in, reminding us of the Christ consciousness. So we can go ahead and invite in the Christ consciousness. So open up your crown, connect to the stars. Okay. Activating your wings, allowing the Kundalini to come in, allowing the Shakti, the Shiva frequencies, the sun, the divine feminine. Okay. Opening up the crown, meaning you just connect to the stars. You don't have to go through your religious wounding and be like, what do you mean, Christ? Isn't that like God? No, that's sixth dimensional stuff, but it's just another portal to all the other dimensions, really. So if you can move away from criticizing the religion, you're already you're doubling the dimensionality of the 3D. So you're already like in this mirrored ricochet trampoline jump up the timelines to 6D, and then that's just another opening. So just practice friendship with everything and imaginable things, beings, concepts, everything. Practicing friendliness, friendshipness. Okay, moving into more and more acceptance. Removing arrogance from these Rudolf Steiner frequencies. Being intelligent is not necessarily a virtue. Being an arrogant intelligence is destructive, and it's just another lid for us to boil in. And when you put too much popcorn in the kettle, the lid ain't gonna hold all that popcorn, I'm telling you. And we're popping some shit right now, so okay. Are everybody ready for... Okay, so we're ready to jump a couple dimensions. That's fine. Okay. Healing that reptilian wound, activating the adrenochrome, moving up the dimensional ladder. We're safe. We're being protected. Transmitting the sun codes, connecting to soul. I think is that okay? No, you won't. Want to do it more? Okay. So let go of the thinking. Stop thinking. Just you need to accept the kundalini at the base of your spine. Sometimes you need to feed it. They're like snakes, and sometimes you can activate it through the eyes of the lamb. Let's call it the baby center for the women. Could be that you need to. Yeah, I'm not gonna say all of that. Okay. Okay. Calling in the ostrich energies, revealing the Lemurian codes, asking higher selves to prepare for digesting Lemurian codes so that the truth of the ships of our creators can co-create with us in this lifetime. Stomach it. You need to stomach it. You need to activate your will to your visions and get into the practice of execution, healing past executions, decapitations, memories from the DNA where you actually got publicly murdered, which is the number one fear in the majority of human beings, is public execution. Well, if you don't believe it, that's not my problem. That's your problem. I'm sorry. There we go. Confrontation. Okay. So which aspect are you looking into? Gemini. Okay. So you're mirroring me. You're mirroring me, and we're dealing with friend group issues. Maybe some of y'all are considering to become... No, that's not it. Okay. Then what is it? Okay. Healing Gemini issues, which is like... It seems like Spirit is trying to tell me, like, you've been dishing out too much. You're not necessarily receiving as much as you're giving. It's time for you to receive. But how am I supposed to receive? Maybe there are certain oversouls that you're operating with, that you are, that's allowing for a quantum mirroring, crystallized mirage, dharmic, I want to say breaking of cycle energy that's connecting to the ecosystem, that's connecting to the elementals, that's connecting to the upper echelon of the system of nature, to move into duality and to zen ourselves out into this integrated triality of opening up and accepting more without feeling like we need to enforce our awakening onto the people around us. Like, we need to make sure that we're not going insane in the process, because we're moving up so much frequential energy. So this is really about accepting the Lemurian codes, accepting that whenever you're going through something really tough, you're able to put your body into it. You're able to ripple and move through it like a gymnast, or as a body worker, as a PT, or as a dancer, or as someone who's alive and aware of the habitat of the soul landscape within the body, appreciating the body. Okay. Okay, sorry. Once just have to. There we go. Thank you. I'm just spinning up the right wing. Some of y'all, this is really important to get it right. Okay. Okay. We're just activating your right wing. We're helping you with your right wing in the name of love, in the name of light body, in the name of endowment, in the name of preparedness. Okay. Yeah, we don't need all of that judgy stuff. Get into the God frequency and jump up a layer. You need to go up in the dimensionality. That should be a new hobby. Jumping dimensions, getting into the elevator, going up instead of all this monkey talk, you know. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you're able to, yeah, and we're gonna get into the left shoulder chakra eventually, but right now it's like spirit is like really telling me like this is not a game. Let's move it. Let's get it going. Let's heal it. Let's share in the gifts of the light body's endowment of these sphinxy codes so that we can learn from our lessons. Really like, oh, what's happened? What happened today? Write it down. Learn from it. Study it. Remember your dreams. You need to suck the genius out of your own thumb. Heal the infant. Heal your baby wounds, your child wound, your inner child stuff, and truly just love yourself and really get into it. Make an altar. Put your picture on it. Put some flowers there. And change out the picture every once in a while. Like, you've been through so much. Okay? You've been through so much. Can you just like admit to that? You've been through so much. You've been through so much. And you know, Spirit is saying you wouldn't even believe who's watching you right now. You wouldn't even believe who's watching you right now. And that goes for me too. It's time to tap into that reverence. It's time to tap into that I don't know, majesty of the nobility of the light working angelic frequency of like, yes, I deserve this. It's like that. I don't know. It's like that movie Thor when she's like, she's saying to Thor something like, she's saying thank you to this god, and the way that I don't know, I can't remember her name, but the way that she says thank you to him is kind of like, I don't know. I watch a lot of Marvel movies. Okay, just bringing it down. But yeah. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, some of y'all are watching Star Trek. These are the days of our lives. Working in the cuteness factory. Some of y'all might be really cute working in the cuteness factory. Animal personality. Some of y'all might be tapping into your animal energy, your animal personality. All right, let's keep it going, guys. Yeah. So just can we just remove? We're removing all of that black magic. We're coming into charms. We're coming into more of protection. The genius, low chi, connecting to South Africa, connecting to the higher echelon of the toxic aliens. So we need to heal all those projections. Everything is forgiven now and for always. Let's get into the God, judge, lawyer, integral devil, God. It's all good. Let's zen our way into acceptance, and let's get into the beneficiaries, the principalities, the seraphims, the cherubs, the thrones, the angels of virtue, the angels of water, the angels of everything. Okay? Yeah, so we're just tapping into the Sphinx energy, we're tapping into Pegasus energies, we're tapping into 7-dimensional angelic stuff, and we're being guided by really good company. You know what I mean? And this is your evaluation process. This is our evaluation process. Yeah, so it's time to test out some new characters in your life, in your privacy, and in your life. It's time to test out some new characters and just tell people exactly what you want to do, what you have time for, what you don't have time for. Angelic mutation, unlock your wings. What's the problem? Okay. Yeah. I feel like, so are you saying to accept? No. No? Okay. So let's just confirm with the runes. What? Yeah, don't stop. You're an angel. More protection and money needed. No? Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Some of y'all, you're so incredibly informed in your own way. Like, I don't have to tell you anything. Your intuition is on fire. You just know everything. Just a quantum being that will follow me up the portal, and I hope that I can do the same for you. Valhalla frequencies. What's that? Okay, expanding. Starting to channel now. Maybe you're starting to tap into channeling, magnetizing your victory, getting into opening up your throat chakra, everything in due time. Sexual healing. Maybe you need to work with yoni eggs, yoni frequencies, scepter frequencies, sexual frequencies, crystal dildos, and all of that. I don't know, just healing for the root chakra, activating the root chakra, accepting that at the end of your tail, there's actually a white ball of light available for your goosebumps to travel as snakes up the spine of the caduceus lion head thingy, as you're accepting cobra frequencies, snake energies, duality, good and bad, feeling safe and protected, and accepting the dark feminine suppression that has been instigated on you in this school of this earth, all right? And just allowing yourself to move freely, move, because if you don't move your ass, if you don't move, literally move your body, move your ass, but let your body take over immediately after your ass has been moved. It's like you're you're being like, it's like saying like you're emotionally moved in a root chakra essential way, which saying like, I think you get what I'm saying. Like your higher self. Is this at law? Yeah, it's funny for some of y'all. I think it's funny too. All right, but I just want to keep it PG. You know, really PG. Okay. What else? Expect the hate. That's what they do. That's what they do when you're great. Mercy ain't love. Jesus got my bullets. Claim money for expansive movements. Okay. We're getting into that. So, your best friend should be money. Your best friend should be water. Your best friends should be crystals and beautiful spiritual people, or people that are down in the dumps and really need you, you know. Showing up in service. It's really a virtue. Okay? Don't stagnate the creative flow. Get into the flow, circulate energy, walk backwards to the sink. Make sure that you're doing handstands every once in a while. Appreciate all of the attributes that are so well curated and preserved and given to you by the grace of your parents. Even if they're not there, you know, you're half of each of your parents. So kind of like just, hey, mom and dad, thank you for this loyal vessel. I will practice letting my DNA become a vessel for divine beings and to the benefit of me, you know, to the benefit of us, to the benefit of this planet in communion with the stars. Okay, so what's stopping you from going with the flow? Conspiracy theories. Okay, some of y'all might be watching Elizabeth April. Some of y'all might be suffering from this fourth house Cancerian wound, this mother wound, being mommy's biggest secret. Maybe there's something that, yeah, this is really difficult for some of y'all to even talk about, let alone hear me talk about. Like, click. No, it's okay though. Catwalk of celestial splendor, unquestionable increase. Yeah, you've been upgraded. We've been upgraded. We're being blessed. We're being taken care of. And you're like starting to believe it. It's like this. If you don't understand everything that I'm talking about, the practice that would benefit you is just simply allowing the information through, which is an aspect of investing in your subconscious, which is also part of lighting up your shadow and being like, it's okay. It's okay. We're just going to make a statue of you while you're naked and put you in the public eye. And it's kind of scary. It's kind of like, no, that's a lot of transparency. It's too much. You know? So just try to let the light in a little bit and try to not let these conspiracy theory energies come into your field, because the word conspiracy is basically just a sub-level attack from skeptical people who are dealing with, I don't know, skeptical people in their own environment, and they're in these reptilian fear program systems that are like making money off of our worry, making money off of worrying about the potential of a decline, worrying about resources, which is the dark side of the moon, which is also like, are you looking at the black moon Lilith? Are you looking at Adam's first wife? Are you looking at the truth of the depth of all the weird blessings that exist behind the creation of our bodies? How much of the feminine energy are you willing to let out into the public? Not a lot. So some of y'all are dealing with toxic masculine suppressors of the feminine, or some of y'all are dealing with a feminine wound of like, no, men and women are different. Men are spokespersons. Men are politicians. Men are this, that, and the other. So there shouldn't be a female president. That's unheard of. It's not aligning with the constitution of my fundamental values, and it's not safe to let the feminine into the White House and have a PMS era in the white chair's presidential desk and chair. It's not right. That's not how we're doing business. That's not how we're doing it. That's not how it's supposed to be. And so many women are like, no. The men are doing the president stuff. Like, we're not. So it's basically a Stockholm syndrome. It's basically, what's it called? Minnesota nice? Minneapolis nice? I don't know. It's like, let the woman into the chair of the White House. Let her just initiate this genius ability to discover things that this world needs in terms of mapping out areas of this reality that will serve the new earth. Yeah. So I'm getting a lot of resistance. Bring it. Come on, give it to me. Give me all that shit. All that toxicity. Just bring it. Just bring it. All that toxic masculinity. Bring it. You got nothing. Only God can judge me. Ra-ta-ta-ta. No, we need to deal with these negative energies. How? Well, we just put a little bit of effort into the security of our homes, of our lives, of the loved ones. We're bringing in the level of morality that will serve us. So just ask, you need to establish a dialogue with Mother Earth. Just ask Mother Earth, like, what do you need me to do? Like, what do you want me to do? And then just do that. Do you think you're not worthy of the attention of this planet? Wait, yeah, hold on. Like, am I pissing you off? So, I'm pissing somebody off. Do you want me to stop doing that? But the thing is that some of y'all, you're not seeing that this is moving into your soul's desired direction, but there's part of, there's a program in your communication, in your circumference, in the society, in the culture that you're embedded in. There's an aspect of, okay, you're not allowed as a person to see that or feel that this is the right direction, but your higher self is like, no, 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 I got this. Like, I will talk to him, her, them, they, whatever. And eventually you're going to feel like we're moving in the right direction, even if this is not an attractive presentation. A well-spoken, communicated presentation doesn't mean that we're not moving in the right direction. It's okay to be depressed. It's okay to be suicidal. It's okay to escape. It's okay to do whatever it is that you're doing. It's okay to cut people off that aren't respecting you. It's okay to stand up for yourself and tell people, hey, don't ignore me just because I'm not raising my voice. Don't ignore me just because I'm not powerful in the way that I seem. Don't ignore me or, bulldoze me just because I'm smaller than you or seem less valuable than you. Because I need you to take better care of you, because if I don't feel like you're respecting me, the protection that has been put upon my life is going to fucking show you who I am in time. So can we just speed this up? I don't need to experience toxic power. So just tell people to shut the fuck up and just keep being calm and like, oh, this is what I was going to say anyways, You don't have to like, before you interrupted me, I would, like, no, 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 no. You don't ever have to say that to anyone. But you can tell people like, I don't like repeating myself. Excuse me, I just need a second. Can you be quiet? And then get into your heart, get into your second heart, get into your chakras, take your time and sit there in your humility and be like, I'm going to wait for my own response. What is my response? What is my response going to be to the duty programming, to the authority, to the program? What is my response going to be? Question is, are you gonna be able to practice this? For some of y'all, you're not even going to be able to practice this because you don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm just trying to empower you. So maybe I need to show you the toxic emperor. Maybe I need to be such a bad example within a comfortable frame so that I can scare you into really feeling your feelings. Because if you're not in touch with your heart, then we have to get into the technical aspect of accessing the disharmony of the lack of flow in your life. So that we're basically just endowing you by sort of like lowering gifts into the frame of the matrix consciousness so that these codes can like sift through the maze and land home into the chip of your system so that there can be a feeling of flow in your everyday life. And when you're really being exposed to this level of weirdness, to this level of descent from above, then you're starting to really get to know someone new, someone that you've never even considered existed. You're now faced with someone that you can complain to that you have never complained to. This is a new level of complaints. So my suggestion to you is, just fire your boss and fire your boss's boss and fire your boss's boss's boss and keep going. Keep going and don't have a problem with authority. Just smile and like, hey guys, I'm just going this way. Welcome to my timeline. Welcome to my impression. Welcome to my life. It's okay. And just feel into that. Feel what it's like to be a sovereign being. Feel like what it's like. Feel like what it's like what it feels like. Feel like what it's like what it feels like. Feel like what it's like what it feels like. Feel like what it's like what it feels like. Yeah, you're safe. You don't have to share your emotions with anyone. You don't have to listen to anyone. You can just be depressed forever and ever and ever, and that's okay. You don't have to feel like what you're doing is going anywhere, but you're still a master. You're still a boss. You don't have to consider anything. You don't have to be forced into considering anything. You don't have to feel like you have to go anywhere. You just have to let these emotions of flow come into your life so that you can feel good about everything that's going on in your life, everything that's going on with you. So that has to do with anchoring in, like magnetizing someone that can really see what you're going through, because it seems like people need to simply address you a lot, and they have to address exactly what you're going through a lot in order for you to even consider, like, okay, I'm going to open back up again. This is what I mean by you've been through so much. And there are so many beings in other dimensions, in other areas of your life that are fighting for you, that are fighting for your soul, that are speaking well about you, that are talking you up. This is the message that's coming through the priestesses, through these beautiful channels of the Christed consciousness. These are the gifts that are coming through. This is the remembrance. This is coming into the power of the Father, recognizing the power of the Father. If it's the Son, if it's your dad, if it's your grandfather, if it's your future going into the jungle and doing San Pedro or ayahuasca or shrooms or whatever kind of plant medicine that would benefit your soul, to realize that this earth has so much more to present to you in this life. Like if you can afford it, don't be afraid of it. Yay! Okay. Beauty is in the care, flying safely around the world. You are the hope that they don't want to fuck with. And that's fair. Resurrection, baby. Alright. Love you so much. Please like, comment, share this video with anybody that you feel like would need this message. Please hit the subscribe button. Email me if you want a reading. Yeah. Alright. Bye for now.